Hello everybody, it's me, Jacqueline O, and I have another video from Fiction, and I'm reading Emergency by Kerjath. And I'm sorry about the echoey in this video. I just got a new computer, so now I'm able to actually edit my videos once, more than once a year. But I just reorganized everything in the room, so right now I'm currently in the corner without anything on my walls, so if it sounds like I'm recording in the bathroom, I agree with you. The front door of the small cottage swung open, and Fluttershy drug in the large brown grocery bag. As soon as she stumbles into her house, a posse of animals, from ferret to bear, rush to her and make various noises of joy. Her favorite pet, a white grumpy rabbit by the name of Angel, scurries up her leg and onto her back and nestling into her wings. And it just so happened to be Angel's birthday, and so to celebrate, Fluttershy planned to make gourmet snacks for everyone and a cake for Angel.
Happy birthday, Angel!
She continues her way to the kitchen with a bag of food with her. A flock of birds fly over onto the top of the bag, peeking in and trying to take off with a set of seeds that Fluttershy had bought. But before they could even open the bag, Fluttershy swatted them away and they all flew off to their perches. Fluttershy slowly took out the food and sorted it on the table. Carrots and lettuce for rabbits, cheese for the mice, and various seeds for the birds and chickens, salmon for the bear, and a large collection of other vegetables and fruit for everyone else. She looked up to see the empty food bowls and the hungry animals eyeing the table as she worked. Fluttershy turned around and reached up to her cabinets, taking out a few mixing bowls, and then went over to her utensil drawer, taking out an assortment of spoons and spatulas. She grabbed a carrot and placed it onto the chopping board, slowly slicing the vegetables into thin matchstick-thick wedges. She swiftly turned around after she finished cutting up about 4 carrots and opened up her pantry, taking out bags of flour, sugar, and oil. She then tossed the cups and chopped up ingredients into the bowl and mixed vigorously, flicking the oven on to preheat. As the hot air hushed out of the oven and the cake batter was shoved in a pan, she sat back in triumph as she watched it slowly bake. Fluttershy then went back to the rest of the food and heartily prepared the rest of the meals for each animal. She seared the salmon, mixed the lettuce, and portioned the cheese into meticulous slivers. She then placed each animal's bowl and checked on the cake. She then plated each of the animals' bowls and checked on the cake. The batter, now a golden brown dome, was cooked to perfection. She took it out with her oven mitts and put it on the counter to let it cool. She turned to get a tub of frosting from her fridge, but as Fluttershy looked back at her kitchen counter, the prepared bowls were empty and licked clean. She stared, aghast, and mentally panicked, looking for where the food could have possibly gone. In the corner of her eye, she saw a bear slink away, with a burp and a freshly filled stomach. Fluttershy beat her wings in frustration, puzzled at what she could do to fix this problem. Her animals were starving. She couldn't just leave to get new groceries, and they couldn't wait long enough to eat only the cake. So she sat there, pondering what to do. Before she could even think of an idea to solve this terrible accident that arose, a knock rang from her door. Fluttershy quickly galloped over to the tall cottage door and slowly opened it, breathing in and out to slow and calm down the mini panic attack she was experiencing, when a pink mare suddenly crashed the door open, yelling joyously.
Happy birthday, Angel!
Pinkie Pie screamed. A cannon of confetti exploding in front of Fluttershy's face ended up painting her with multicolored spots all over her body. Angel ran off at the sound of the loud boom as fast as he could, hiding in another room nearby. Rarity picked off a confetti piece that had drifted into her mane with a slight look of contempt as Twilight Sparkle pushed through them and into Fluttershy's cottage. Pinkie, you really need to keep the party cannon for outside use only. Now we'll have to clean all this up later, Twilight mumbled, kicking a flake of confetti with her hoof. It floated into the air, made a loop-de-loop in a figure 8, and then silently drifted back onto the hardwood floor. Pinkie Pie laughed at Twilight's remark and jumped happily into the house, bouncing like a ball. As the first 3 friends came in, Rainbow Dash and Applejack followed suit, AJ tipping her hat courteously and RD flying in at high speeds into the house, spinning Fluttershy around and whipping her hair into a tight coil around her. The 6 friends all followed Fluttershy into the kitchen as she explained her crisis. Well, you're in luck, Applejack stated, setting a gift bag on the counter. She tipped it over and out rolled a large sum of apples, carrots, lettuce, and other various fruits and vegetables. We had some leftover produce from this season's harvest that we ended up not selling. I figured I wouldn't end up using them, so I thought I'd give it all to Angel for his birthday. Fluttershy ran over to her farmer friend and embraced her graciously.
Thank you so much, AJ.
She released her hug and looked at all the food with bright eyes. They huddled around the kitchen counter, each pony contributing in some way to the task. Rainbow used her speed to cut the vegetables. Pinkie used her baking skills to make a grand and tall carrot cake, while Twilight used her magic to quickly bake the cake instead of the oven. While Applejack pressed her apples into cider, Rarity plated the food in the bowls with impeccable placement. Fluttershy watched her friends work together and smiled. She was grateful to have such amazing friends, and even more so to have them help her in a time of crisis. Angel slowly hopped into the room, hearing all the commotion.
Happy birthday, Angel!
They all yelled. The cake and food all finished and spread on the table in a beautiful cornucopia for a party. The rabbit, for the second time today, ran off in the other room due to sudden loud noises. They all looked at each other and simply started to laugh as Fluttershy went to console the unfortunate little bunny.
Oh, Angel, I'm sorry.
Oh, poor little critter. This has been a Jacqueline Oat reading. This has been Emergency, written by Kerjath. I hope you guys go say hello to them and read their stories and give them some love and support. Remember to celebrate your pets. Even if they don't have a birthday, give them a birthday. Just today is their birthday. Play this on your birthday.